Keys Kitchen. So I know you guys are probably looking around like, what is going on? Why does she got all this stuff? Well, if you read the title and the caption before you watch this video, you probably already know why. But Keys Kitchen is going to be participating in her very first business expo X like pop-up shop type of deal. So because of this, I was like, you know, I could just record a video showing them what I made, but I thought this would be a great teaching opportunity for those of you all who ever desire to be in a business expo or pop-up shop type of venue or event. So what we have here is my array of things that I bought for this event, and I'm just going to go through and talk about what I bought, why this is my first ever like pop-up shop, business expo, any event like this. As you all know, Keys Kitchen is about teaching. It's about sharing my food with you all, sharing my faith, and just having fun with it. And so I was really hesitant about this opportunity, but shout out my friends who kept sending me the info, was like, hey, are you going to this? Are you doing this? You guys are amazing. Shout out to Vanderbilt University for putting on this event. So if you're not aware, Vanderbilt University is in Nashville, Tennessee. I believe their African Student Union, ASU, is hosting a Black Girl Fest. So it's basically an event where we're highlighting African American women talents, skills. They're having speakers, they're having networking events, they're having all types of workshops. It's like super dope, super cool. So shout out Vanderbilt, shout out Black Girl Fest, and it's Keys Kitchen, and I can't wait to share with you. Okay, so boom. So I'm basically just going to go through all of this stuff, show you why I bought it. There's some things that are coming in the mail that I haven't bought, so I'll talk about those things, but let's get into it. So most of the things that you see here are like just ingredients for me to make. So at this event, I'm going to be making peach cobbler pound cake, cinnamon rolls, and my world famous banana pudding. Yes, if you know, you know. So with that being said, a lot of these are again just ingredients for that. So over here got big pounds of flour because I need it. I don't know how much flour I'm going to get or going to be using, so I just got 2 bags of 10 pounds, and then I also have this 25-pound bag that I have left over. So if you're thinking about, well, I don't know how much measurements to get, I know my pound cakes, they take about like 3 cups of flour each. My cinnamon rolls are about 2.5 cups of flour each. So I'm like, I don't want to run out, and I'm going to be baking for the rest of my life, so I might as well buy in bulk. Other things that I bought in bulk, so I have brown sugar, baby, 7 pounds, Sam's Club, shout out that girl. And then also powdered sugar for when I make icings, frostings, glaze, all that. So both of those 7-pound bags. Highly suggest if you're going to be baking anything for an event, buy stuff in bulk. And even if you're like, well, I don't think I'm going to use that much, certain stuff doesn't expire. So flour, okay, well, it do expire, but not in the time frame that you might think it is. Now things like fresh ingredients, where I have like my bananas, some strawberries, because I'm gonna be making some strawberry lemonade pound cake. Yeah. Those stuff I try to think about exactly how much I need, and I'll buy a little bit extra, knowing that if I buy too many strawberries, I can just eat them. Who cares? So yeah, those are some of the ingredients that I bought. I also have like baking sprays, which I need to coat my pans, make sure they're non-stick, that I don't be flipping over cakes and crying because it messed up. And trust me, I would cry, slide down the wall, all that. That's me. Yeah. Cream cheese. I think I have like 6 of these because I'm making cream cheese frosting. And yeah, it gets serious. And then I have some eggs right here. I got a 36 count. And I also bought an extra 6 count just in case, like I'm like, what if I break an egg? What if one falls? So I bought an extra 6 just in case. Salt, cinnamon, got some lemons. I told you I'm making lemon pound cake. Butter, heavy butter, baby. Sam's Club, I bought a 4-pack unsalted butter. I don't think I would use all of it, but who knows. But I just gotta show y'all. Y'all know what I'm finna make with these. If you have not had my peach cobbler pound cake, baby, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I won't be sharing that recipe anytime soon, so I'm just sorry. I love y'all, but I'm sorry. So yeah, that's ingredients. Now I'm going to start talking about some of the like actual materials that I bought to prepare for this event. Okay, so boom, I'm back with materials. So let's start with food stuff. So I have these mini cake boxes. I got these from Walmart. They have 3 cake boxes each, and I bought 2 packs of these because I plan on selling 6 mini cakes there. I know most people are going to be buying slices, and my cakes aren't cheap, so I didn't want to have too many cakes and people feel discouraged like they can't afford them. But I'm like, I still want y'all to, yeah. And then I bought these, what are these even? Cake circles to put the cakes on when I put them in the box. So these, again, Walmart. It comes with 11 circles. So again, you always buy in bulk. So in case, I don't know, I mess up a cake, something happens, I'm not gonna do math in my head, but I have some more extras in case I mess up with the 6. And then I also have these lovely, I don't really know what to call them. They like sticks that you can write on. But I have these. I bought these actually a while ago for my catering events. I thought it would be cool to write down what I would be having at the events. Lately I've been doing events where I've just been dropping off the food and leaving rather than like staying at the event helping out. So I wanted people to know what they're about to eat. So I bought these, and I plan on like writing what the dessert is, putting it in front of it. And yeah, granted I'm going to be there, so if people have questions, cool. Also got some mason jars for my banana pudding. This is a 12 count from Walmart. It was like $9. I already had some mason jars at the house, but I just bought these 2 so that I can have 20 total. And I'm gonna be selling 20 banana pudding jars, so hopefully they sell out. I also bought these clamshells. So I actually already had these paper ones, and I was just going to, get Gucci down with these, but I was like, I want people to be able to see the desserts. So what actually I did, if you see here, let me hold it up. Shout out Gordon Food Store. If you don't have a Gordon Food Store in your neighborhood, it's sort of like a Sam's Club or a Costco where they sell restaurant type ingredients in bulk, but it's only focused on the ingredients, versus Sam's Club, Costco, you can get like a couch or something, some socks. They don't got no socks there, but they do have food oriented things. So I got these clamshells. It's 125 count. I think it was like $25, and that's good to me because I'm like, that's a lot of clamshells and I plan on selling out. And yeah, I was looking on Amazon for some, and like the Amazon ones were cheaper. However, when I would look at the reviews, they had terrible reviews. So I'm like, I don't know. So if you don't learn anything from today, read reviews before you buy stuff on Amazon. We love Amazon. We love I don't even know his name that hosts Amazon. It don't really matter. I love Amazon. I'm always shopping at Amazon. However, I love reviews too. So I read y'all reviews. I try to put reviews down when I get stuff to help other people out in the same way. But yeah, I also have spoons because I'm just selling banana pudding. So I'm like, I can't get y'all a pudding and be like, okay, eat with your hands. So I bought these spoons, and whatever. And I have forks. So I bought this heavy duty box of forks, 600 count, back when I first started catering, because I just assumed people were going to ask me to provide forks. But almost all the events I do, they provide all the stuff. I'm just here for food, so I just be having all these forks like for no reason. But now there's a reason. I also didn't mention this before, but vanilla extract. So I bought these Walmart, some big ones, because I need vanilla extract. I also have this string. So this actually is like leftover from like a birthday party, but I don't know if you can see, do like the YouTube girlies. You can find this at like Dollar Tree or something. But what I like to do with my jars, I'll tie it around the jars, and I'll take some scissors and I'll like scrape the bottom of it to make it curly. It's real cute. Presentation is key. So that's what I've been using that for. Shout out my mom. She taught me how to do that because I was just tying a little bow and calling it a day. And she was like, oh, why don't you do it curly? And I was like, I didn't buy it curly. And she was like, girl, you can make it. And I said, tell me more, Mrs. Simmons. So she told me more. Also, I got this. So you probably can barely see it. Let's see. But basically, it's a business card holder. It was from the dollar store. Well, the $1.25 store. If y'all see this, change the price back. But I got this from the $1.25 store. And it just holds your business cards. They had them in silver, black, and gold. And I got it in black because I'm like, that's like, it best goes with my business for real, because my colors are coral, black, and white. So it's so cute. I'm gonna put it on my table and people can get the business card. Also from the dollar store, I got these picture frames. So you're probably like, dang, they sell coral picture frames at the dollar store? No. That's how you see this spray paint from Walmart. So they had some gold picture frames, and I was like, I don't really want gold, but like whatever. And then I'm talking to God, you know, just like going through my list, and he just dropped in my head, get some coral spray paint. And I'm like, that's why you the OG and I'm not. So I bought some coral spray painted these, and what I plan on using this for, I printed out like my price list, and I printed out some codes where you can like scan to get my Linktree, scan to get my Venmo, and yeah, so I'm gonna put those in the picture frames and have those propped up on the table. It's gonna be real cute. Yeah. Let's see what else I have. So I have these stickers. So if you can't see, let me see if I can closer. So I designed these stickers on this website. Starts with a Z, I think, where you could like, I'm so sorry, I should have figured this out beforehand. But basically, I designed these stickers, and it just says thank you, and it has my logo on it, and it says Psalms 121, because you know, if you don't know, this is a faith-based business, babes. And Psalms 121 is the anchor of my business. I look up to the hills from where my help comes from. My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. I can't do none of this without Jesus. So I make it known everywhere I go. My business cards say Psalms 121, my stickers say Psalms 121, and so does my Instagram. So yeah, I have these stickers, and I plan on placing these like on the jars and on the clamshells. Hopefully I have enough. I've had these for a while actually, but yeah, I was like, perfect time to start using them out. I also have, it's hefty, but I have these boxes. These are just basically, I said boxes, these bags. So these are just thank you bags. And I was watching, as I was preparing for this, I was watching like other people YouTube videos about pop-up shops and what to do. And they were like, you gotta have bags. Like, don't just be giving people stuff with no bags. And I was like, that's very true. That's very true. Even though they probably won't eat on the spot, it's still just, you know, feels bad. So I've actually had these thank you bags since 2020 when quarantine was lit. Oh, it wasn't lit, but when quarantine was like coming up, all that stuff, I thought I was gonna be making a bag selling food during quarantine, you know, doing drop-offs with my mask on, Girl, I was tired. I sold a couple, like I did a little bit of banana puddings and stuff like that, but yeah, so now I got these bags and I have a reason to use them. So as you can see, sometimes I buy stuff for my business with the mindset that I'm going to use it, and then I don't end up using it. But then, you know, the way God works, he opens up the door for me to use what I have, because it's so crazy. Before this event, I was literally looking at these bags, reorganizing my catering closet, and was like, what am I gonna do with these bags? Like, this, it's 1,000. I don't even know 1,000 people. I probably do, but it's 1,000. So God opened up the door using the bags. And if you can't see, let's just give a shout out for my KitchenAid. So yes, I finally got a KitchenAid, y'all. I love her. This is my girl. I didn't name her yet, but this is my girl. It's a KitchenAid classic. I got it for Christmas. Shout out my mommy and her boyfriend. They got me this for Christmas because I've been begging. Y'all, I've been begging for a KitchenAid, and I would have bought it myself, but I'm like, I could just ask. So that's another lesson for you all. Ask and you shall receive. That's what the Bible says. So I asked for it and I shall receive it. Amen. Won't he do it? Hallelujah. So let me think. Oh, and then last but not least, I also bought this candy jar. I got the jar from the dollar store, the $1.25 store, and I got also the candy from the $1.25 store. But my plan was to put this on my table. And you know, like with pop-up shops, you sometimes just want to browse, and it's so much pressure to feel like, oh, I gotta buy. So I wanted to put this candy jar on the table so that people felt like, you know, even if they're just coming to browse, they don't really want to buy anything, that they could just take a piece of candy for free. And that's supporting me, just the fact that you came to my business table and wanted to see what's up with Key's Kitchen. So I super can't wait. The two things that I said were coming shipping. I bought more business cards because although that's a lot, that's literally the rest of my business card. Yeah. So I needed to restock, so I got some more business cards, and I also bought a wagon. And this is something I probably should have bought a long time ago, because little old me be carrying he carrying all my stuff like a crackhead when I could get a wagon and just wagon my stuff from events and do all that. Other things I got, let me step out the camera. I didn't buy this, but I got this box. I got this box from Sam's Club, just so that it can make it easier to carry stuff. I'm like, I have my catering bag and I have a trunk, but I wanted to make it as easy as possible to move all this stuff. As y'all know, I am a one-man show, but I do have the best friends ever. So one of my friends is actually going to be helping me, but I didn't want him to feel like he got a strong arm, everything. So I got these boxes to make it just easier for both of us to carry everything through. I don't think I mentioned this. I also got some regular sugar, 10-pound bag, because you need it. Like, you literally need it. And I'm looking around like, did I get anything else? Yeah, that's about it. So another thing I plan on doing is having my laptop at my business expo. I don't know how big my table is. I'm thinking my table's gonna be like boom boom. I really don't know, but I do want to have like my YouTube channel just like playing in the back, because although I do want to sell these wonderful desserts, I want to promote my business. I want people to know I'm about teaching. I love to teach. I love to do all those things. So yeah, I know I probably talked really fast, but I just wanted to, I didn't want to make this super long, but I just wanted to show you all like what I got for this event. If you have any suggestions, if you've done a pop-up shop, if you've done a business expo and you're like, oh girl, you gotta get this, or like, she didn't mention this, or she mentioned you could get this from here, but there's this other place you could get it cheaper, comment below. Like, I want everybody to be helping each other. We can all eat. There's enough people in this world for all of us to be fed. So I want everybody to eat, everybody to share advice, and just thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. Tell your friends, tell your grandmothers, tell your aunties. Key's Kitchen is on YouTube. See y'all later. Shh.